Hello, we are back with 101 things. This time we'll be doing number 11, which is pretty similar to the last point, so I'll try to keep it quick. It's trying to be strategic in your day to day lifestyle. This is basically similar to the impulse and access thing, whereas one was more of a proximity thing, this is more just a wide range of just thinking in general. So, um, just making sure that you strategize how you might be going about certain things, like doing whatever you can to mitigate any sort of temptations. Um, oh, let me eat something healthy now, so that way maybe I don't feel tempted to eat something unhealthy later. That kind of thing. It's not always just necessarily about like physical proximity, and I guess that's kind of the point I want to make with this point in particular, as opposed to the previous point. Um, yeah, I think it's just more thinking about how you might need to do something versus another. For example, I knew yesterday that I was going to be going to a buffet. And whenever you go to a buffet, you usually think like you want to get your money's worth. At least I do. But because I knew I was doing that, I made extra, like conscious decision to not eat too much beforehand. And that way, not only if I ate my money's worth there, I wouldn't feel as bad, but also I was able to eat more there to begin with. So it felt like I was getting more bang for my buck. Um, Things like that, I feel like, you know, try not to like have your cake and eat it too, in terms of like trying to say, uh, well, of course I should get my money's worth, so let me um, eat as much as I can. Like you can rationalize it, much like how I said in the previous point, but there's things outside of that that you can kind of pull out the scope and you can try to make decisions in that way. And there's always going to be exceptions to the rule where maybe it's out of your hands or maybe whatever it might be a special occasion, whichever. But you need to just understand where the mindset is at with that. And I think it really helps. Um, Obviously, as I said before, day to day changes begins in the grocery store. Things like that are basic strategies that you can definitely implement. Um, I would say like a good strategy to go about it in terms of making those decisions at the grocery store would be something like not going to the grocery store when you're too hungry, because otherwise a lot of things look good and you'll be more tempted since things are more tasty for the tastier, maybe not so healthy options. At least I find that to be the case. So that's my next point, number 11. Uh, Being strategic in your daily lifestyle. All right. Take care.